So to make sure that we're fully over the feud, we're going to have you guys work together at a little game.
Wow, teamwork.
Like a buddy comedy or something. A buddy comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
Great.
So this is a top 10 list, and you have to get You have to get 5 answers on this list and only getting 3 strikes.
Okay.
So you'll go back and forth naming something that you think could be on the list.
Okay.
And then if you don't get it, Betty has a chance to steal your points.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with Matt because he's our guest and our best friend ever now.
Okay.
So the topic is the reason that first-time guests don't return to a church.
Oh. What do you think? Top 10 list of that. Probably Matt Maher music.
He's in the room.
Bad music.
Bad music. Do you think that's a good answer?
I do think that's a good answer.
That is not on the list.
Oh!
Man, 1 strike.
Oh, that was
that was a
fast.
solid guess.
Yeah, that was.
A bit self-absorbed, but that's my problem.
Well, let me ask you this though, because everyone complains about things being too loud, like music. So is it that specific, or are these more general?
There's nothing to do with music. They're pretty general.
Okay.
We could give them number 8 on the list. Boring or bad service.
Okay, sure.
Like bad
That's
music could be a
stretching
part
it.
of it.
Okay.
Well, I don't want the game to be over.
Only
so
because we want them to be
Yeah.
friends.
Yes.
Whatever.
I am going to say lack of friendliness. Like, people weren't welcoming.
Yes, unfriendly church members was number 2. Very good.
Yes, because when you say hi to somebody, you want them to say hi back to you. That's how this whole Matt argument started. I'm sorry. I've let it go. I'm sorry. I got to let it go.
It's okay.
All right, so 3 more to get. What else do you think is on the list?
Oh, man. Bad preaching.
Bad preaching was part of bad service.
Oh, okay.
Are you even
Give another
trying? Are you trying to? You're trying to submarine our friendship already.
Basically, I would say, poor or no childcare.
Oh, that's good.
You think that's a good answer?
I do think that's a good one.
Unsafe or unclean children's areas is absolutely on the list.
Nailed it. Because he's been around churches his whole life.
I found myself saying, "What would my wife say?" That's a really that was my monologue.
Now, did you grow up with a dad that was a pastor or anything like that?
No, I grew up in Newfoundland, Canada. I lived there for 20 years, and my mom was a church choir lady.
Okay,
she sang in church, so.
But you grew up in the church and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I grew up going to church every Sunday.
Because I got to tell you, man, I saw you at. I'm digressing. I'm sorry. I saw you. I think it was Winter Jam last year, and I was blown away. The worship and stuff just absolutely amazing. I found myself sitting there singing, and I'm not a big worship kind of guy.
Yeah.
It was really good stuff.
Oh, thank you.
All right, here we go. See, that's how we're bridging gaps.
There you
we
go.
are.
I'm proud of you. This is big stuff for you today.
But I had to get a right answer in order to. That was really what happened.
You will learn. All of us have had to earn our love, and we still do every day.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to say that it was too cold. The church was too cold. Not people-wise, but temperature-wise.
Not on the list. I'm so sorry.
X. Okay, back to you, Matt Maher. That's 1 strike.
No parking.
Good one.
No parking.
Good answer.
Not on the list.
Should we give it to him? What?
That's what I thought was number 1 on the list because I've seen other lists, but I don't think it's on there, is it?
It's technically not on the list. So no.
Who made this list?
This was a Twitter poll. So actual first-time
An
guest.
Amish church made this list.
All right, so we only have 1 more chance, and these are things that reasons they did not go back to a church. I am going to say they talked about money. There was a service on money.
You know, that's technically not on the list, but insider church language is.
There you go.
So we'll go with that.
Yeah. I appreciate your generosity. I want Matt to lose this one.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so this is just 1 more to get, and you have 1 more strike.
Man, I feel like, when I was in the 7th grade, I got teased horribly, and my redeeming moment was intramural kickball, and the bases were loaded,
Nice.
and I kicked a grand slam.
Did you really?
I did.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's probably not going to happen again.
Probably
But,
not. You peaked in middle school.
I peaked in the 7th grade. I think. Oh man, I just had it. Too judgmental.
Okay,
Too
good.
judgmental. Do you think that's a good answer?
I do. I love that answer.
All right, this got a little bit more specific, but it's members telling guests that they're in their seat, which is judgmental, which means it's on the list.
Nice. There you go.
We did it.
All right. Phew,
Aw,
so
you
that's
guys
it.
can legitimately be best friends.
That's amazing. We could hug now. No, it's okay. Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps.
Yeah, we'll work our way through this.
We'll
Matt
Y5 it.
Maher.
Y5 it. I feel like this is how you get to know people. Is you basically first you pick somebody that you like, and you're like, I'm going to announce that I hate them. and they'll feel guilty.
Yes. Yeah.
And they'll want to get to know me.
That's the only way I can make friends, apparently.